So I rejected all those ideas. But then someone came along and said, you should rap part of your speech. They suggested Kendrick Lamar lyrics. I chose them carefully. The yam is the power that you can smell it when I'm walking down the street. Oh, yes we can. I could dig rapping, really. But a rapper with a ghostwriter? What the? No. I'm not using Kendrick Lamar, and I'm not calling you my homies. But then finally a group of students was totally honest with me and told me not to worry about anything that I say, since nobody's listening anyway. Talked to my fellow teachers and we all agreed that's just like class every single day. There are those who wonder why this relationship works. Seniors in high school and literally the senior citizen of the Homestead staff. How can it work when sometimes we don't even speak the same language? You guys say savage, and I think we're talking about Conrad's Heart of Darkness. You use the term lit, and I think we're talking about my class, English Lit. Okay, then there was low key and high key and shade and rip. Trust me, I finally had to go to Shawnee Rivera to ask her what it all meant. And she not only explained it all, she gave me some new ones. Thank you, Shawnee. You guys refer to the 1960s as a history lesson that you say you didn't sleep through in Mr. Wilson's class. And I refer to those years as when I was in high school, when I was in college, protesting People's Park, summer 1967 in San Francisco, and August 1969 in Woodstock, New York. You're going to have to Google them all to figure out what I was doing. Or don't. You talk about your friends and you mean 500 people on Facebook. I talk about my friends and I mean 5 people, or 3 if it's a bad day. It's just 2 different worlds, yours and mine. I have those moments during the school year when I wonder, like, who's the teacher? On a daily basis, you teach me something new and often very funny. You've taught me how to sound really smart, even if I've only read the cliff of the Spark Notes. You all know exactly who it is. Your laid back, I can do it tomorrow attitude, it works really well. And procrastination, you've been fabulous role models in that regard this year for me. I think I've had a little senioritis from all you guys. But you've shown me that you're full of surprises, and I shouldn't judge you in September, even though we all know I do, because you'll probably be somebody new by May. You've taught me to be careful what I say, because every now and then you really do listen to me. And so once I knew that I was delivering this speech, I got a little nervous. I didn't know what I had left to say. I didn't know what topic we hadn't covered. And then I thought, but what if you are listening? So knowing that I get the final word here, I just went to my favorite word, love. I'm not sure what 18-year-olds really know about love. I hear there's like a lot of liking on Facebook, but love, I finally get to use my age and my experience because I understand the word. It's different, it's meaningful, it's important, and I'm not talking about the in love part of the word, but just love, love. I think we need more of it. We should acknowledge it more often, use it more often, feel it, and let it into our lives. I wonder if we could just like organically drive away all the negatives in our life if we just let the love in, drive away unhappiness, stress, and tolerance. If you let it permeate your soul, you just become a happier, kinder person. I know that I overuse the word, but I'd rather overuse it than not use it at all. It makes me happy. It's just so easy. There's so much to love. And you guys really know that right now you're going to hear a long list of what I love, right? I love the smells in the morning when I get up, and really teaching first period this semester, I got a whole dose of that. I'm not going so far as to say I love teaching first period. I do not. But I loved first period and all 26 of you who were almost always on time with me. I love Homestead, and it really has to be true love, because even under absolutely constant construction for as long as I can remember. Dust, dirt, fences, trenches, air conditioning that works sometimes. I just love Homestead. Despite the, we're gonna call it interesting architecture, iffy green and yellow, really are those green and yellow, I still love this school. I love that Mark Gonzalez taught my English class one day. And so I pretended like I knew everything he was lecturing to you about, but I didn't. So I hid my phone under my desk and took notes when he was talking, and then I realized that was a skill that I learned from all of you guys. Thanks. Well, you're never taking notes, you're just like texting your friends, right? I love that Ratty stops by for no reason whatsoever. He just comes by, and it makes me laugh, and it makes me just love teaching all that much more. I love that Mary Jo Gunderson is exactly 22 steps away whenever I want to talk with her or laugh with her. Most of the time, you know, I'm going over there to complain, but I love that she's close by. I love our friendly, absolutely weird L building. I love projects, the senior projects, and then on a daily basis, you guys made me cry and you made me laugh. And I also love that we had some of those senior projects at tutorial and brunches and lunches, and you guys came anyway, even though you didn't have to. I love everything about Berkeley, as you guys all know way too well. And I love teaching and getting just basically to have a book club 5 days a week with energetic friends. I think that if we learn to spend more time embracing love than just whining about life, that we're all going to be happier, better adjusted, and kinder to everyone around us. You really need to try it. I think that tonight, before you go off to all-night party, you should try it on your parents. Just say, I love you. You're going to please them and probably shock them by that comment. I love that there is a trophy in my room that says, Annual Food Drive, first place, most generous students. Mr. Nefrada swears that he has one too in his classroom, but I've never seen it, so it's not my truth. My truth is that there's just one. It's in my classroom. It reminds me of salt, sugar, soup, and 16 bicycles. And I love 16 bicycles. Look around yourselves right now. These are people that you've known, some of them since kindergarten. Your family's up there in their stands, and there's just basically love all around us. It's a natural resource that never runs out. We're being told to conserve water, but no one says to conserve love. We need to be bold in our lives and just say it more often. Sadly, yesterday there was another shooting, this one at UCLA. Thousands of students were on their phones calling their families to say, I love you. This is my message to you. Don't wait until tragedy strikes. Don't wait until tragedy is staring at you. Just do it often. Tell the people that you love them. So I have rejected basing my speech on Kendrick Lamar. I'm going to go with what I know. It's the Beatles, who have been in my head since I was 10 years old. They've said, love is old, love is new, love is all, love is you. They also said, all you need is love. And I think they also said, I love you. Yeah. It was the 60s. You all came into my life 10 months ago. You've entertained me from day one. You've made me a smarter person, a better teacher, and you very quickly made me love you. So take the word and make it work for you. Use it, embrace it, live it, share it, say it out loud to the important people in your lives. I love Homestead, and I really love the class of 2016. Thank you for spending the year with me and asking me to share your graduation memories. Go out there and spread the love. And now I'd like to introduce Aviv Aloni, the senior class treasurer, and Cameron Logie, your senior class social